Right now, in this exact moment, there are two versions of you. One woke up this morning, hit snooze, scrolled through someone else's life, and told themselves they'd start tomorrow. The other got up before the excuses did, locked in, made a decision, and started building. Here is the brutal truth nobody wants to say out loud. Both of those people have the same 24 hours. The only difference between them, the only thing separating the life you have from the life you want, is what you choose to do every single day. And today, I'm going to hand you the 7 daily habits that will make you completely, dangerously, unstoppably different. My name is Gordon, and this is the Billionaire Mindset Series on future CEO builders. This channel exists for one reason and one reason only: to build the kind of mind that builds the kind of life most people only dream about. We don't do comfort here. We don't do excuses here. We don't do someday here. We do the work. We build the habits. We become the person. And if you are here right now, watching this, then some part of you already knows that you are built for more than where you currently are. So let's jump. 7 habits, starting today. No negotiation. Habit 1. Win your morning first hour. Own the first hour before the world owns you. The first hour of your day is the most powerful hour you will ever have, and most people hand it directly to a screen. Think about that. Before your goals have had a chance to breathe, before your vision has woken up, before you have decided who you are going to be today, you are already consuming someone else's agenda. You are already reactive, already behind, already living in someone else's world. Unstoppable people do not do this. They protect the first hour like it is sacred, because it is. No phone, no notifications, no news, no noise. Instead, they think, they journal, they move their body, they rehearse their vision for the day. They decide, intentionally, who they are going to be when they walk out that door. Even 30 focused minutes in the morning will separate you from 90% of the world. Because here is the law that the most successful people on earth live by. If you do not own your morning will own you. And if your morning owns you, your life will too. Habit 2. Attack the thing you are avoiding before you do anything else. Right now, today, there is one thing on your list you are avoiding. You know exactly what it is. It is the thing that makes you feel slightly sick when you think about it. The difficult conversation, the video you need to film, the call you need to make, the hard work you keep pushing to tomorrow. And every single day you delay it, it gets heavier. It sits in the back of your mind, draining your energy, stealing your focus, quietly convincing you that you are not as capable as you know you are. Unstoppable people have one rule about that thing. They eat it first. Before the emails, before the meetings, before comfort has a chance to talk them out of it. They do the hard thing first. And here is what happens when you do that consistently. Everything else on your list feels easy in comparison. Your confidence goes through the roof. Your momentum becomes unstoppable. And that voice in your head, the one that tells you that you can't, goes completely silent. Discipline is not doing what is easy. Discipline is doing what is necessary before comfort becomes your identity. Habit 3. Protect your focus. Guard your focus like your future depends on it, because it does. I need you to understand something that very few people have truly grasped yet. Your attention is the most valuable thing you own. Not your time, not your money, not your talent. Your attention. And right now, every app, every platform, every notification on your phone was engineered by a team of the smartest people in the world, specifically to steal it from you. They are not competing for your time. They are competing for your focus, and they are winning. Unstoppable people understand this war, and they fight back. They turn off notifications. They close the tabs. They put the phone in another room. They go deep into one thing, and they do not come up for air until it is done. Because here is what deep focus creates that scattered attention never will. Real progress, real results, real momentum. Focus is the new currency of success, and the people who master it will build things that the distracted majority will spend their entire lives only talking about. Habit 4. Build your body. Train your body every day, not for how you look, but for who you become. You cannot build a powerful life inside a weak body. It is that simple. I am not talking about having a six-pack. I am not talking about looking good on Instagram. I am talking about what happens inside you. Every single time you choose to push when your body says stop. Every rep you do when you want to quit is teaching your mind something. It is teaching you that discomfort is not the end, that resistance can be overcome, that you are capable of more than your excuses tell you. The most powerful leaders, entrepreneurs, and achievers in the world do not skip their training when life gets hard. They train harder because they know that the discipline they build in the gym, on the track, in the ring, transfers directly into every decision they make, every business they build, every obstacle they face. 20 to 30 minutes a day, that is all it takes to begin rewiring your body and your identity from the inside out. A strong body does not just build muscle. It builds the mental architecture for an unstoppable life. Habit 5. Learn every single day. Invest in your mind every day because the person you become determines the life you live. The day you stop learning is the day you start falling behind. No exceptions. And I do not mean scrolling through content. I do not mean watching entertainment dressed up as education. I mean deliberate, intentional, daily investment in the growth of your mind. Books, courses, mentors, podcasts that stretch your thinking, not just confirm it. Warren Buffett reads 5 to 6 hours every single day. Bill Gates reads 50 books a year. Oprah Winfrey has said that books were the foundation of everything she became. These are not coincidences. These are habits. And here is the truth that will change the way you look at your daily learning forever. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your knowledge and your habits, which means the ceiling of your future, the maximum height you will ever reach, is determined by what you are willing to learn right now. 20 minutes a day. That is 120 hours a year. That is a university semester invested entirely in becoming the person who builds the life you want. Read, learn, grow, every single day without exception. Habit 6. Take action before you're ready. Move before you are ready, because ready is a lie perfection sells you. I want to destroy a lie that has killed more dreams than failure ever has. The lie is this: I am not ready yet. You will never be ready. Not the way you are imagining it. Not with zero risk, zero uncertainty, zero chance of looking foolish. Ready does not come before action. Ready is the reward for action. Every person you admire, every CEO, every entrepreneur, every leader who built something extraordinary started before they felt confident. Before they had all the answers. Before the path was clear, they moved anyway. And in moving, they found the clarity they were waiting for. Here is what most people do not understand about momentum. You cannot think your way into it. You cannot plan your way into it. You cannot wait your way into it. You act your way into it. One imperfect step, then another, and somewhere in that motion, something extraordinary happens. Confidence arrives. Clarity arrives. The path reveals itself, but only for the people who moved. You do not need more time. You do not need more information. You do not need better conditions. You need to start, right now, today, with what you have as who you are. Habit 7. Reflect and reset. End every day with honesty. Review, reset, and rise again stronger. Most people end their day by collapsing onto a sofa and scrolling into sleep. Unstoppable people end their day differently. Every night, before they close their eyes, they ask themselves 3 questions. What did I do today that moved me closer to who I am becoming? Where did I fall short, and what does that teach me? What will I do differently tomorrow? No blame, no shame, no excuses. Just radical honesty. Just growth. Just the relentless daily commitment to becoming better than they were 24 hours ago. This practice, so simple, so overlooked, so underestimated, is one of the most powerful tools ever used by high performers across every field. Because small, honest daily improvements do not just add up, they compound. 1% better every day for a year is not 1% better, it is 37 times better. 37 times. Win the day. Review the day, reset, and rise again tomorrow, better, sharper, and more unstoppable than you were today. So here is the truth I need you to carry with you after you watch this. Becoming unstoppable is not loud. It is not dramatic. It is not a single breakthrough moment that the world will see and applaud. It is quiet. It is daily. It is the private decisions you make when no one is watching. When the alarm goes off, when the excuse arrives, when the distraction calls your name. It is getting up anyway, doing the hard thing anyway, protecting your focus anyway, moving before you are ready anyway, and doing it again tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that, until one day, and this moment is coming, I promise you, if you stay the course, you will look back at where you are standing and realize the person you were afraid to become is who you are now. And the life you were afraid to want is already under construction. That is what these 7 habits build. Not just success, not just wealth, not just results. They build the version of you that has no ceiling, no limit, no expiry date. The unstoppable version. The one that was always there, waiting for you to choose it. Now, I have one question for you, and I need you to answer it honestly, not to me, but to yourself. Which of these 7 habits are you committing to start today? Not this week, not when things calm down, today. Drop it in the comments right now. Write it down. Say it out loud. Make it real. Because a decision that stays in your head is just a thought. A decision you declare to the world, that becomes a commitment. And if this episode hit you, if something in these 7 habits shifted something in you, then do 3 things right now. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this with one person in your life who you know is built for more, but just needs someone to remind them. Because Future CEO Builders is not just a YouTube channel. It is a community of people who have decided, quietly, powerfully, without waiting for permission, to become unstoppable. And you belong here. I'm Gordon, your host on the Billionaire Mindset Series by Future CEO Builders. Stay powerful, stay hungry, and keep building. Hit the subscribe button for more, and most people hand it directly to a screen. Before your goals have had a chance to breathe, before you have decided who you are going to be today, you are already consuming someone else's agenda. You are already reactive, already behind, already living in someone else's world.